I wouldn't believe that this deck is not still supposed to be playing Prismatic Ending because the card is way too good. All the like stinky cards you would want to answer, so. I'll play Prismatic Endings as filler. I do have Mox Amber in the deck, which is a bit less great, but it's also not super clear how much does Ephemerate do for this deck, but it does let you like have the early game of Solitude's Ephemerates. So it's a spell that you cast even if you were empty-handed, etc. So I'd assume it's worthwhile. Gonna be a much faster deck, I guess, in this way. Chalice less combo when you have 0 drops. It's like most for like proactive cards, but I guess Velocity to resolve the song seems quite potent potentially. Resolve the combination. Vigor doesn't work that well, I guess. Vigor and Fluster Songs don't work that well post-song, but it is not clear how much we need post-song. Kina? No Kina in this deck. What's the most basic correct area? It's here. Actually, it's here. So yeah, how do you want to alter the mana base? Maybe a little bit for Strike-Edge. Patches. A few more ways to get the mountain. Oh, the guy is also playing Manamorphose, which somehow didn't fit in my deck. Why is that? I guess because they have the prismatic endings. It's really convenient to just have prismatic ending. No Ragavani Mox Amber deck, you are indeed correct. It's not quite a... It's not quite that though. So I probably want 2 forests for a mountain grouse. Yeah, let's keep the mana this way. Now the question is, how hard would one go off with a song up? I'm not sure we're gonna be going off super hard. Also, question on Twitter, with Utopia's Pro the strikers, it seems. Yeah, I mean, I've seen that, that's why I'm about to play this deck too, but I exchanged the Utopia's Pro to Striker just because it seems obviously better to me in this deck. I think having a flashback card in a Song of Creation deck is really good. Really desirable. In case you would need to pass a turn, then, you know, the next turn you actually get to draw 2 from your graveyard straight up. If you miss on a land, and you kinda would whiff for an entire turn otherwise. I think we can get by without Manamorphose, because leaning into the bit more of a like grindy option. Puka, nie, tu masz drapak. Tu. Okay. Manamorphose is so good though. You can sideboard the endings. And play Manamorphose. I guess then you're gonna get hashtag data. I don't know, the 2 main endurance seem just okay. Endurance to shuffle your own graveyards, and it's also a free spell for the song, so you know, every free spell for the song is kinda welcome in a way. Let's see, I kinda not sure what to expect out of this build in general. So I just kinda want to jump into a league and see. Because, you know, every free spell is going to do powerful stuff with song potentially. What did you think of Yorion yesterday? I think it has merits. The biggest downside is that it has a worse mana base. TBH. But it is like more consistent on getting the thing, and well, the biggest downside is that it doesn't have the companion, I guess, and the second biggest downside is that it has a worse mana base because you draw basics and shocklands more often. And besides that, it had merits in drawing the like powerful combinations of cards more often. For example, I played against Titan twice. It was really nice to be able to find the cards more often, the like Solitudes and Ephemeris. Am I gonna continue playing it or not? I wanted to play another League of it today. Whether is 60 better than 80? It probably depends, and it's kinda depends on what exactly you're gonna be playing against. I was planning on writing a thoughts on the sideboard and like a sideboard guide, general analysis of everything today. So, I would also talk in detail about, for my subscribers, I'll also talk about in detail about the 60 card deck too. Which is why I would like to play with it a little bit more. Okay, oddly uneven is the burn game. Along pondering, I did cut a helix, so see if they get me good. I'm gonna Sax versus burn. So Mugilan. I'll keep this. On the draw end, like truly inspiring. Oh, we got a song, chat. We'll see if we're going to be able to do anything with it. That's my point. I should really play Snidalon, or it just kills me on turn 3. Omnad Logos of Creation, very welcome. Let me play an irrelevant card. Music very loud. It is. Why is it so loud? Well, now you're gonna be at 3 lives, so I can't win, but... Win's probably gonna be with Song and not with Omnath. What goes through mind of a person who grinds burn daily? Is it a source of joy? Make money? Maybe make money. Yeah, make money is pretty legit, probably. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Yeah. Probably. What's there? Probably more effective ways to make money. I mean, yeah, but like you'd also get to derive enjoyment from playing Baron, right? So even if you like derive medium amount of enjoyment, and like for example, some jobs you would derive no enjoyment, just net the opposite of enjoyment. Do you do? Well, I wouldn't derive too much from doing that daily, probably, but I would derive some at least, right? Yeah, Mr. Chimba is like kinda, Like this deck could use for probe. I probably would play probe if it was legal, but I don't think it's like that good. Why did I cyber the ending? Because I kind of forgot. Not sure, I probably should have. Over there, like more brands and metamorphosis. Morning Kaneki, good luck on your league. I'll join the stream after a very important meeting. I hope your very important meeting is going to produce results. Felix. Attacking, they might either have a land into Eidolon, which an L bounce, or they might have. Obviously, I drew the land Eidolon. We have the bounce, and now we have Jomnath, which should be pretty good. I will expose it, but like it's not really able to die, and we drew a land to gain a huge amounts of lives. I'm gonna get a triumph because they don't have good mana. Love when Sanctity gamers get surprised that Boros Charm gives double strike. Yeah, that's so unfair. Okay, we actually have nothing. I'm not sure if playing this Tracked Riches is actually good for me. Let's keep the Helix up for the Eidolon. Oops. I'm playing the treasures, by the way. Really, that's a concession? I didn't even do anything. I only had 2 Tracked Riches in my hand. Where is Accent from? Yeah. It's a band like that, Accent. Belarusian heavy metal band from the city of Minsk. I think of a different accent. I just have the prismatic endings after getting rightfully pointed out that I haven't brought them in. I kinda don't like the idea of having metamorphosis. I don't love exhalation either. I don't love metamorphosis Eidolon. Allowing any animes at the moment? No, I'm not a weeb, so I don't watch anime. Come on, chat. I've said that many times. No Ragavan for Amber, no space or any other reason. Well, Ragavan's like random card in this deck, right? It's just Ragavan and Amber is a fantasy that is not rooted in reality. You know, the Amber here is mostly for the song. You know, Ragavan is not even any good in the regular Focolo decks ever. Weeby modes 1 by 1 falling. The frogs are taking over. Well, it's smuggled, well, it's been removed. It's been peacefully dealt with. It's a problem. Such a problem. There's a point reveal Lurus. What looks really good against me? No mana was spent. Need lands. Wow, so I killed the Eidolon. I think. We had the... I bought the commander decks from the initial Midnight Hand. That's what we played. Also, I do it because Eidolon, like, this might be a good guy in my hand. Return Smugger, delete Sassy. Can you link me the emote, the Smuggered emote? So I can have a convenient links and I can extend no work on my end. Swagger is back. Sassy no more. No real point in playing the Omnath. Oh, fucking rolling vortex, bros. Two vortex. Come on. It's not cool. Fetch one time. What am I supposed to do by fetch? Like what would the fetch do, right? Pay response. And that's why I'm out of the vortex, not because anything else is played, I guess. When you don't respond to Omnath, I think one would respond to Omnath. I can just conflict them for a significant amount. Unless I'll die here to free 1 mana burn spells. Come on, you can have free 1 mana burn spells, like what the hell. No kurwa, no zawsze będziesz mieć jebane gówno. Strany deck. Alright, nothing could have done here against the like double vortexes. Here I would have rather played regular Omnath. Regular, non-Song of Creation deck. Because I've had more removals. No, I never bully anyone about their decks. I just let people go their own ways. Song of Creation. Fucking burn. Good drop, I guess I lost the first round. Yeah, let's drop actually, because I don't know, I don't like to play from 1-1. Judging other people's decks while playing Song of Creation. Well, discover new tech for the combo deck. Well, quick, because I'm about to get paired. Mind Collapse. Wow. Mind Collapse went face, I'll play it. Shaman 666. It's the same shaman from Twitch.tv. A Prismatic is better than Fluster to answer the Vortex. I bought the Vortex for game 3. The Prismatic, and was pretty good. Would be pretty good at that. I drew 2 Flusters and it didn't really match up well. Obviously, the card Prismatic Vortex, Prismatic Ending is better at answering Vortex than the card Flusters are. No arguing here. Alright, I've got Song. Guess you're gonna put back the Conflag. We also have Striked Ridge, Bros. Let's go like red green to have stuff. You're about to lose to a single counter spell. No, I have the. Oh no! I have the Express Iteration. I have 2 Endurances in the main deck. So I'm not worried about anything, Chad. Like this ruin crab. Just don't care. Forgot to put Thassa's Oracle on the deck. I have Conflagrate. Don't need no Thassa's Oracles. I think I'll get a song out. You can cycle the Monomorphos for free. My pink face, I guess. Probably explain it better. Trap me again, sure. Any endurance is milled? One endurance milled. I discard my hand. Ancestral Recall. No problem. Mill 6, no problem. Mill 6 more, no problem. At least I did, as long as I don't hit my second endurance. Okay, still an endurance in my deck, chat. I'm excited. What's that 24 cards in deck still, so... See they extract something stupid. They're casting. What? Spanning ending, one call. I guess prismatic ending. Oh. You do cast prismatic ending. For sure. You play second song, but that's probably over the top. Won't be able to use some enough unless I draw Ambers. Still play 2 lands. Oh, we found the endurance. So I can play land, play song, and then still have 2 lands to play actually. I don't have a green card to pitch, I need to pitch a song. Cast Safari and win? How does Safari win? Use Ren? Well, I can use Ren, but it's just I can use it later too. It doesn't do anything in this very moment. Just thinking about my exact moves. I think I should just endurance myself. Right now. Yeah, probably. I guess I will lose the Strike at Riches, so. That's good enough against Mill because like we just need the endurance. Trying to monster on song is possible to do. Unless I can win this turn. Also like bounce the Amber. Drop plenty. And I feel like we can go off this turn still. Am I wrong? It's like 2 cards to draw 2 cards. Conflagrate is weird since their perpetual elements don't actually go plus on cards. Yeah, but eventually you'll go plus on cards. It's the idea. I believe. There's nothing that I can do with the film. I'm just gonna cycle this. Now it's everything goes down on mana. So I ephemerate again. Probably just bring people to death by cycling endurance a lot. Well, endurance costs a green card to exile, so there is a limited amount of times you can do that mistake. It's wrong order. Relevant hand, but I have no dread mana, so I guess. Go to Time Wizard, and I'll take the risk. Fuck. The risk didn't pay off. I still draw more Moxen if I cast, let's say, Abundant Growth, or just Conflagrate. Well, needs another Moxen and an extra card too. Yeah, we didn't. It's your turn. I discard how many? 16 cards. So I tried to go hard a little bit, and then it didn't pay off. Seems like a bit hard to maybe combo off like that. Nice combo. Well, I'm still winning though, so it's okay, right? Question is, do I conflag for 1? Because then can have to win with Omenovs, which I excel too. Also made a huge mistake of putting endurance in my graveyard. Since we already have the conflict in the graveyard, I think I'll just pass again, but that's like kinda because I'm playing as Mill specifically. Is conflict really better than Grave Shot? I think for the most part it's gonna be Footscout and a Mill deck kinda puzzling. Let's see if they punish me somehow. Tasha Serious Laughter in 12 cards. I didn't get my endurance. So this is deck trying to do. It's playing a control game, but then also you've got a combo. Running out of cards to push to endurance though. Yeah, but I'm not running out of mana, right? Unless we these are satisfying game action, it's not clear we're winning. I think it's clear that we're winning. I'm pretty sure it's clear. Stack what X is supposed to be. You could say that. It's a deck that showcases the power of Song of Creation, which is a card that, if you are a long-time viewer of this channel, you know that it's a truly broken card. Just waiting for the right opportunity to strike. Okay, probably gonna get fucked by Soul Guide Lantern. So we'd like to have interaction versus them. Ephemerate is kind of blank versus them. Veil doesn't work against everything, but it works against probably enough stuff, and it also works against their counter magic. You have ending versus the lanterns and crabs, and you can have the fluster, but fluster is like the lowest value. And I could like maybe those and be lower on the casting cards, but 4 mana enchantment, unless you make one extra lander and discards your hand, truly broken. Sure, if you omit the most insane line on the card entirely, just don't mention it, then yeah, it sounds worse than it plays in practice. Yeah, like, but you know, it's like not saying, oh, Goblin Guide is just reveals lands and draws them to your opponent, and omitting the fact that it's also a 1 mana 2 haste, right? Or like saying, oh, path to exile is so bad they're getting lands. Well, there's also does exile a card, so you know. I guess against me I could have just bought two more cards, I forgot. I can do that. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't have protect against trap. It's all good. What scout? I could have failed that maybe. Okay, the weapon looks for lands. So let's not trade it. Drop again? Sure. Save 10 free jump with the trigger. Well, no endurance is middle. Also, my opponent has 1 land. I've got like 2. Oops. Ancestral. Good luck, Mordo. Kick some asses today, hopefully. Combo that also plays good cards. Yeah, that's the idea. Should grab the fetch, I guess. Well, I didn't stun, but they won't not gonna mill them and I kill them in 2 turns, right? Probably could have killed them this turn, right? I have a conflict in my graveyard. Alright, gonna watch the react on the soon. Checkmate. I can't fetch. Zero. Super Dashok. I'll be back in a minute. Devo, the characters of Devo. So like he requests us British people, they don't even understand what they're saying. Really, like might as well be an absolutely foreign language. I just said fucking. That's what I'm like in real life. Seriously proud of being British. It's quite a lot. It's kind of truly a significant amount. Doing good. I lost versus Baron and won versus Mill, so I don't know, kind of what we would expect, I guess, being it that is an 80 card deck. I think this guy in Poland, this guy would have been smashed really fast and they would have stopped filming or continued for content. Yeah, endurance main is certainly a tool versus mill that wins plenty. Let's go. All the Romulans. Fuck. Snowland. I was afraid my opponents were gonna play a threatening deck, but they only go turn 1 Ginger Brutes. And they Mem Knight. And an Ornithopter. And then a Frogmite. And a second Frogmite. And a Mirror Enforcer. No. No, I should have mulligans. Make a treasure. I remember back in high school, our listening comprehension test material is randomly in free hit for several times. What? Just draw lands or solitude. Yeah, either works, really. Just why I kept. But unfortunately, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it's gonna be a problem. Feel compelled to play the rando. We're gonna target for no apparent reason, and then I'm going to be able to withstand. Yeah, basically land, except. Oh no, bro, it's like going face. Can make an endurance to not die. Yeah, but I need to fetch white, so it's like not even good. It's pretty not good in general. Like I could have made an endurance. Just. It's nothing amounts to anything here. But now, knowing they play against Affinity, we're going to keep a hand with lens other than one without. Swelling any actually not that good against Affinity. So I think I will not sideboard TBH. Like I think I should have a decent enough destroy them with the evoke element incarnations. Good hand. Oh no, Relic of Progenitus, actually good. Alright, can draw another fetch and it's gonna work. I've noted this Mox enabler. Let's play the Mox now, I guess, so they can counter it with their Metallic Rebuke, which I assuredly would never do. But what they is? Weekend boys. You use a lot of adverts, Kaneki. What's an adverts? Do I? Just say weekend boys when I hear the song. We are weekend boys. Shadow do shadow go low. We are weekend boys. Wow. Insane. I guess I should. Almost forgot. Ocho. Equals. Try to show the fish. Because it was dancing in the next way. Ocho. You reported the poll. You mean you reported your answer to the poll, right? Ocho. Pithing needle on what, Ren? I don't care, I don't get any lands from Ren anyways. Sucks. Monitor of Fot. Guess I'm just gonna play, well, good like Soul to the Family, but there's gonna be more constructs coming around too. Exile the meaningless cards, I'd rather exile the meaningful cards. Some fetches in this deck or not? Just non-fetches. I love you. No, not cool. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Funny. Dame, dame yo, miame nano yo. No. Da, sugi da. Can take 14. Baka mitai. Baka mitai. Wait, what? I don't have a white card anymore. Just sold the ephemerate actually. I guess that weakens my play, but we can draw one. See? Your stream means both to me good place and hero in music. What's hero in music? The drag? Sure. The guy on the drum. Kinda hate that the log doesn't tell you what card they grab with Urza Saga, so you have to look on the board and like decipher what's new. Bakamitai. He did not make a construct. Signal pets. Sure. Could block. I guess I'm gonna ephemerate and trade with this anyways. Just make go to 12 to not die the Baron spells. So I'll be like afraid of dying to get 2 Galvanic Blast. Maybe it's the only thing really. You have the Endurance as a blocker still. With the Yorion still. You can play the Horn. Or you can play a Song. Let's play waste 3 to lifelink though. Yeah, but the 2 free to lifelink doesn't get into combat on the next turn if I ephemerate on it. So I wouldn't say it wasted. Because it grades me the life immediately. They do have a relic. So I'm not sure if I really want to be playing Song of Creation right now. I think I'll play Birgi and I'll pass. Because since they have the relic, like no reason to go too fast. As you're going to be able to play Song Mox otherwise to draw more. Okay. No longer they have relic, so it's not a problem anymore. The song is a rather short loop, chat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oni tam daj. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć. Just an 8. 9. I guess I died to Galvanic Blast now because I didn't play the Mox. Okay. This isn't the original song, it's a detach. Sure, but it is still rather short. Seems the conflict for 35, no big deal. I truly think it is not a big deal, TBH. Just need not to die to Galvanic Blast. Both Berge and Song, it's like almost impossible to not win. Sluggish is really good to convert the red mana from Bergi. Wow. Probably should fetch a basic of sorts now. Let's go violent. Doesn't matter which one. Play Strike at Rich for free. Let's play the second song. Hopefully going to draw a castable right now. Yes, Monomorphous about the best. What's your win con this deck? We have one Conflagrate. Secondary is free. I still have a land drop to make. Cast a Strike Adrift from the graveyard. Play planes. Winning with approach the second thing, that's like a pretty pog. Yeah. I mean, no, it's like... Conflag is probably better. What's your win con if you accidentally exile Conflag or Fury? Well, there's creatures in this deck, right? So you can just use attacking. So, you know, not a big deal if you need to do that. You're probably gonna do that not accidentally. Now we have to discard 35 cards, which is actually a bit of a challenge. Is it game 2? They lose game 1? So when can I accidentally disconnect? I don't have one. I'm also not sure what's the upside of this deck being a Yorion deck, although actually having a bigger deck for songs sometimes kind of matters. Well, that is an upside right there. Obviously, you also have Companion, I guess. So yeah, that's the upside. You're welcome. X equals 35. Pow. Should be playing baubles. Yeah, we could. Way better than Metamorphosis. So the Metamorphosis works super well with Birgi. What's your win con if you have a hard attack and die? Then I'll just die. Let's have the Alpine ones actually. What a very unoptimal, tedious, and non-optimized way to kill the opponent and win the game. I think it's a pretty fine way. Why is Conflagrate the best win con? I don't know, what other do you have in mind? You can actually cast Conflagrate for, you know, from your graveyard. Like flashback cards in general with Song of Creations are pretty good because if you happen to whiff and need to pass and having a flashback card to kickstart doing stuff is pretty good. Third Circle can be decent win con. Third Circle is impossible to work in Song of Creation because it is not a May, so you have to draw cards, so it's almost impossible to engineer a situation. It's like very hard to engineer a situation and sometimes impossible to engineer a situation where you like have exactly an empty deck. No Prismatic Ending question mark? Maybe. I don't think it was that good. Didn't seem that good to me. First Oracle is probably better with the mana monster than second rich, right? Chat, First Oracle doesn't work with Song. Doesn't work too well. It's also just a dead card, right? It's like not a good card to have, so I don't know why I have such a boner for one. For that card. But you need to draw 2 cards when you cast a spell, so how do you exactly want to like make sure you play a Thirst Oracle with like exactly an empty deck? What if like you have an even amount of cards in deck? Or what if your opponent, if you'd like to, you know, cast an interaction spell, etc. Just like very inconvenient. A lot of things that do not need to go wrong can go wrong. Just go with the old Laboratory Maniac, right? Okay, so in what way is Laboratory Maniac better than Conflict though? Jace is a real answer. What? The Mind Sculptor? Imagine not playing rebound spells. I'm playing 3 Ephemerates, so imagine that, yeah, because I can, because I am playing them. Sucks. Then in an empty deck, just less casting of Devotion. Okay, yeah, that's fair, but there is still a lot of like. Okay, so what is the upside of the Oracle though? Because I failed to see any. If you put it in those terms. Can you win on turn 3? It should be possible. Well, Lava Axe sounds awesome. Yeah, Conflict seems like a fairly almost a real card, which is pretty nice. You can cast it for 5 mana to deal 2 damage, right? Pretty convenient. Canister is being attacked, damn. Alright, chat, so my card is at the mechanic right now. And I'll have to, it was fixed, so I'll have to get it today. So what we will do is I'll play League with this deck, then I'm going to stop streaming, go take the car, and then I'll return and play another League of something else, probably. I guess I'll have to do stuff in between. So I hope you won't mind. Why do you need a cat if you're always at home playing Magic? Well, it's a good question. I wonder myself too. Quite often. What's wrong with cats? Cats are fine. I said cars, as in a vehicle of locomotion. Same getting the car for content. I don't have that capability. Whoa, Experimental Frenzy. What if he had a flame jab? Yeah, that's a thing too, but it's kinda might be hard to win in some spots. Can you get me a coffee in your way? Yeah. Nice. Nice fucking draws. I discard my 6 lands. Yeah, it just you can like flame jab, but like imagine if you're like if you have 20 lives, you have to flame jab them 20 times, which means you need to have the Birgi in play, and I don't need to have Birgi in play for my combo. Right, so seems like there'll be advantages. Is there any reason not just use Lightning Storm? Because Conflag is better than Lightning Storm, right? Because you can use it to kickstart your Song of Creation drawing if it's in a graveyard, right? You draw a land, you like need to do some stuff. Like, is there any reason to play Lightning Storm? Because, well, there's plenty of reasons not to play Lightning Storm in like any given deck. I don't have red. Trying out line in the graveyard. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think so because like you should be able to answer the graveyard hate card for the most part. But yeah, that is an upside for sure. I don't want to shock that much, I guess. I'll just discard the Fury. Because when you're drawing your deck, you're gonna like probably answer the graveyard. Can you technically loop to win by casting Renin 6 over and over, shuffling graveyard of Endurance? Well, you have 2 Endurances and it either cost a green card or you're gonna... Or it's gonna be left in play, so... I would think not. Partying, partying, yeah, partying, partying, yeah, fun, 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 fun. Yesterday I was thirsty. Alright, well, it took like 2 turns of untapping. Sometimes it's kind of awkward. Comes afterwards. I don't want this weekend to end. RB Rebecca Black. Could have Amblet Drain and just replace Second Rage for 1 mana. Be better. Sign of Creation beating Affinity. Completely upset. Well said. What are you doing, chat? Opponent, rather. With Tefari, you can't interact. Yubi. Grape Shot as Wincon, maybe. You see, at this point I only cast 12 spells. And the amount of spells I can cast is limited by Song of Creation. I think Grape Shot is terrible for as a Wincon for this deck and doesn't do much when drawn. So I don't know what's the problem with Conflagrate Chat. Except like being the graveyard card, but I think you could just play second Conflag would be like the thing I would do if I were worried. Because then you're able to pitch it to Fury when you draw it, and you're able to cast the first one with no cards discarded just to kickstart your situation early in the game when you untap with a song with nothing. It's not you have endurance. Yeah, but you're still limited on like the amount of spells you can cast. Even with endurance, like the endurance cost green cards, you cannot like just endlessly reshuffle them. You will be able to get over 20, but for example, like 35, in like some situations, that could be problematic. For the most part, it would work, but it could be problematic. You see the new Thoughtseize? I haven't seen any cards now. Let's take a look at the cards. Alchemist Gambit. Sun-based. Cleave for blue, red. Take an extra turn after this one. During this turn, damage can be prevented. At the beginning of that turn's end step, you lose the game. During that turn, damage can be prevented. Random. If Conlang is in bottom 4 though, then you're going to endurance yourself first. Cleave. Exactly what standard needed, an extra turn spell in Izzet colors. I don't think just a straight up Time Walk is like that good. Like Epiphany is good because a Time Walk plus the burst. But I don't think just like take an extra turn, no other text is all that good, so I don't know, I think we might be doing a... Your monkey brains might be doing some pattern matching, which is not necessarily going to pan out this way, but Black Sorcery, Cleave, 3 mana. Open reveals, you choose a non-card with mana value 2 or less. It's like super budget Inquisition of Kozilek. That's kinda it. I don't think there's any new cards since yesterday. Well, there is some new cards. Weary Prisoner. Like some commons. Anything good here? It seems like. React Andy. My game night. Is this person a VTuber? Sometimes people request those, like most of the times they request those React Andes, and I have no idea where is like it even comes from and what's the purpose of that. But thank you for providing us with an experience. And doing that, it seems like There's many layers of iron in this video and I'm not sure if I grasped all of them or any of them. You would like a refund on the 4 minutes I lost that video? Yeah. You would. It's always fascinating to look into the mind of a burnt player, yeah. But yeah, going back to Magic the Gathering cards, I don't think they're like... I don't know, I'm not sure if like a 6 mana Time Walk, no text. Because it is like 6 mana Time Walk, no text. Slash Final Fortune for 3 mana, I guess. Does that matter to anyone? I don't know. The Epiphany card is a bit different than a Time Warp. I will see. Yeah, 7 mana, not 6 mana. See no lands in the Mulgan after Deep Consideration. I get a Triumph, because I might want to pitch Strike Adrift to Fury. Ravagen. Let the Ragavan hit me, I guess. Good question, my friend. This deck seems quite poor against Safari plus counter spell. To an extent. Incassetration, what's like... I don't know, like if the fight against spell set... I mean, it's pretty effective tools against this deck probably, but... Just... do I play the Yorion if it's gonna die, then can play Monster on next turn? I can just maybe wait, get hit by Ragavan again. Next turn play Omnath plus an Incarnation to kill the monkey. What about back control of Dig Up? Yeah, what about it? Alright, Stomping Ground secured. Because they did play the treasure, I assume they have either a plan for the treasure, so a way to kill Omnath. Yeah, I can keep this in hand, I don't need it. It's quite a play against Fury, I mean, like, it's possible it's gonna still terminate me, but would you still make them spend waste 2 mana last turn? Heat? Shape anew, what's about it? Much have I had in the Ephemerate here, like after they put both of them on the stack? I guess it's the same, but imagine. Crocs in the graveyard, that's broken. Alright, so next time I'm gonna Fury. Moxamber looking sadly. Yes. It's like Mox up out for you, it's most of the time it's bad. Oh, top lane, good, no Croxa. Camel by camel. Isn't there more downside and upside to this 80 card thing when it comes to finding songs? Yes, I thought about that too. I just copied the list with Yorion, but I was thinking about that. It is kind of weird. Gonna grab Lurus or play Crocs 4 mana? No! You can't have fucking Turak here, no! No! Turak, no! Turak! Ah. God, it's so bad, why do you play? Okay. Why do you play Turak? It's so bad, it just dies to Fury. I still have the Croxa, so... So problematic, but... No. They need a 4th land for the Croxa. What? Tapped Blood Crypt? Why do you even play the Croxa then? How do you grab Lurus here over playing Croxa? What? I know you don't care about Stellar much. What do you just see the spoiler for next? I know you just don't care about Stellar much. What did you just see the spoiler for the new extra turn spell? Yeah, it's 7 mana, take an extra 10. Probably sucks. Forgot about Crocs, but it's highlighted. It's highlighted during your main phase. When it's in your graveyards. Like, how can you don't see that? Yeah, that tweet is like a clickbaity tweet because it works well in that manner, right? Because it's like, haha, turn deck strongest standard. They print extra turn, haha, with a stupid wizard's bud. But it's the card is not gonna be good, right? Because it sacks 7 mana. Like, there's been endless standard formats with a time walk variants in it. Not often that good. And Epiphany is better than most of them because it has an extra bird producing effect, which turns out to be very good. So my guess is that it's gonna make the S10 deck more consistent. Yeah, maybe. But I'm not sure if it actually will. I would not be surprised if it's not played. It's an Epiphany 7 mana. Yeah, but it also way better. If you cast a copy, the turn copying spell, it's going to be quite potent to follow it up with this, just like it is to cast Epiphany, although Epiphany is much better in that regard anyways. It's going to be super. I'll be kind of surprised if the decks are going to play more time walks. Let's go with Gideon. Sure. Epiphany 6 mana. Well, kinda. It can cost 6 mana, yeah. It's not really 6 mana. Unfortunately, I remember Croxa. What's that? 3 card types, red mana. Time was Gideon stuff in modern. Yeah, I mean, you can try. That's a deck for you to brew. We have lost to 3 turns ago Croxa, for sure, yeah. Had my soul tooth for the Croxa, but then I played the Turak and I was like, damn. Got me good. If I play Harnfell, I activate Manla and I die. So I have to play Birgi. Ain't we forcing the trades? What? Oh, fuck. You're so smart, I forgot. I can attack myself too. Now that plus training doesn't work. Damn. That's so bad. Oh, lethal. It's not lethal, but I would have replayed Croxa still, and it would have still been in a medium spot, but was probably a better play. Yeah, Chao was right this time. Oh, wow. I wouldn't kill them because they would have traded a Fury. And I replay Croxa, I go to 1, and then they are at 7. I have Bergi and Yorion. Saying to play the Bergi. Which should be, you know, would be probably a better situation because now they have their mana free, etc. But oh, shot right. Can they just block Yorion? Well, Yorion flies in the sky. Can be blocked by a Croxa, a ground creature. If they have removal for Bergi, we just die. Yeah, I mean, we do die to removal anyways, right? If it's for 1 mana. Fucking cards and say flying. It says so underneath the companion text, that's true. Three plus 3 plus 4 plus 1 equals 11 when 117. Yeah, what's it? Probably. They can attack now. This is through play the office already. They're thinking though, so they maybe have another card. Isle of Treason will be good here. Smiley face. Smiley face indeed. They either have the removal or they have not self-preference. Why they fetch with the Blasting Might? They didn't even spend their mana, just like fetch to put themselves dead on board. So, an interesting game. But yeah, like fetch, leave a land on tap. Oh. Yeah, they also didn't cast the Croxa for no reason. So many choices were taken by my opponent. I want to sideboard. I don't think I really want Vel because just against this card, it's kind of hard to time. Not sure. Maybe I want the Vel, but the Vel doesn't even work against many things. Getting out the song is pretty great against them. They might have some graveyard hate. I think I don't want to sideboard, but maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, if it's already graveyard hate, yeah. Can use Manamorphose to play a turn to Ren. Ending good AF versus them. It's not even good AF versus them. They play a protection from white creature and a manland. And they playing red blacks, they won't be able to kill enchantments. Take Mox Amber. The worst card in my hand. No, opponent. Opponent. You're supposed to take the best card from my hand, not the worst one. Can get punished by playing the tapped Hallowed Fountain, but for the most part I think I would rather do that. Damn. Seem to really like playing Prismatic Vista. I'm playing one. They took Ren. I take another. Feed the Swarm. That card exists, but it's unlikely they play it, so. Lol. That's Power Sun. I like having a variety of fetches in a random 6 deck because drawing all copies of the same fetch land is not good, because you can fetch all the basics if you draw like 2 different fetches. And unless Prismatic Vista is the only fetch you draw, then you're not gonna get punished by that too much. It's casting like Explosives for 2. It's kinda sad. Has it happened to you that fetch too much for basics in a Vista sucks? I don't remember that occurring to me yet, so. Certainly can happen, but if you play 5 basics, then it's gonna happen kinda rarely. So like hasn't really occurred to me as a problem. Not worth bouncing. I'd rather plus at Teferi than bounce, because Teferi on high loyalty with Sunken play is gonna be relevant. And the end, like, I don't really care. Like, what does the Ren do for me? You could do that and then like play more into the Ren, but I think it's gonna ult. So like, it could make my opponent spend more mana. They only have 2 types in the graveyard. I guess that's a fair type. So they might get closer to Delirium, but... Okay, I can bounce that. Interesting. Very good draw. Just signing 2 blue sorcery and counter, play shuffle up to 4 cards and aggregate the deck. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck, put 1 to your hand and the rest to the bottom. 3 mana sorcery. And Words of Johnstar. Unplayable. It's a very long intro, by the way. That's a live version. Hey, yeah. Ban him by the long intro. Dorset. Thing is not bad. I lost to Ben, but like it's probably worse off against Ben than regular. I'm going to take a bathroom break, I'll be back soon. Would Wish be good in this deck if we are storming off? Maybe you could play Wish over Conflag. Just I guess Wish a good card to play in general. It's not even a good way to find Song of Creation that's like 7 mana to play. That sounds pretty hefty price. The stream has ended, guys. Is a vote. Yeah. I am talking to you from pre-recording. How does this folklore Song of Creation deck wins? It combos off to get a lot of mana and creatures on board and overwhelms, right? Not really, you don't really get a lot of creatures on board. All you can, ephemerate a few and play, just conflagrate a person. But I think this would be better as a 60 card deck. Not sure if Bren is good in this deck. I also think that leaning into the folklore good stuff is strong, and having prismatic ending would be potent. What's your opponent around 3 GGs? I guess attacking with Crocs is a bit greedy. Well, you did fetch and you left yourself dead on board. With mana that you didn't spend, right? So yeah, thank you for the match though. That's a bit puzzling. Can I have your opinion on this list? Titania go brr. You have mountains in this deck? For Stomping Ground, Free Kedria Triumph, 7, 8 mountains? I'm just like not a fan of such decks because they seem super weak to me. How many mountains in your deck? Shouldn't you have a bit more mountains, less fetches? I guess you try to play Ren too. That's pretty hard. Yes, I started replaying only 2 weeks ago, so I still do misplays. Yeah, I mean misplays happen to all of us, so don't worry too much about that. Thank you for the game. Twitch is always going to be ruthless and say stuff, but it's okay. I'm not sure if this deck kinda can do all of those things together. I wouldn't play a second Zuran Orb. I'll play more lands and more mountains. How much do you bench canister? For the most part I don't, so I'm not sure. I did used to go to the gym for like 3 months in my life pretty regularly, and I benched some, but I don't remember how much. It's not very much. The place when I was playing the deck and I thought it was the best shell. Yeah, I mean I just tried to play more mountains in the deck because it seemed to me like it would be nice to have enough mountains to be able to naturally escape shift, and it kinda sketchy in that department, I guess. It does not crown, but it sure does sound like. Playing as a gamer. Rinse, Chase, Rinse Prodigy. Points on Grixie stuff. Captain Ripley Vance. Alright. This is interesting. And there the Captain Ripley Vance. Okay. Any first spell this turn? What's your opinion on Zammerjund? After thinking about it a lot, I arrived at the conclusion I hate the deck and it stinks. Worst deck ever. Like, worst scam deck ever that people play. It's like internally not very good, so it's like built on the principle of good cards only, but in the most violent, despicable way. And just not really fun. I guess I'll go play the Horn, maybe. Oh, let's play Omnath. I would assume they have a combo. Well, Captain Ripley Vance is not really a combo card, right? You can only trigger once per turn. It's not every first spell, it's just when you cut your first spell. So, how much of a combo you can have in a JVP deck? Interact with me for 1 mana. Creveraio. Sure. The Spice Canister, the Spice. What? No one plays it anymore? No, people play Giant a bunch. My experience, I play against it in challenges. I don't think it's very good though. I mean, it's just mainly good, but like the fact that it has natural curves that like you would like to follow that don't even work because the mana in this deck shit, and the Urza Saga is like quasi a spell, but it sucks as a spell. Like the first time you invest 2 mana into making a 1/1, you feel horrible. The second mana you invest into making a 2/2, you feel only a little bit okay, and the like lands, it's not a land in any other times. The only good part of that deck is Tarmogoyf getting really big. Kumin. Probably coming, yeah. Kumin. How do you pronounce that? Kumin? Kamin? Kumin. We're playing Emily with no synergy. Ragavan? Doesn't seem like a combo deck. Oh, I'm fucking Kumin. Ah, wrong way around actually, because this is better in my hand. I might not cast it. Love Rensky, really? What's there to love? Pinging and pinging and pinging and pinging. Spending 2 planeswalkers on each single creature. Oh, Captain Relay Vance. When do you draw song? I'll try. I'm trying. I did cast 3 iterations this game. No songs. Should be playing 60. Oh, Susana Nerva is supposed to Endurance. Eliminate to make it 60 cards to make it more combo focus. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Nice draws. They have a Bergi. Yeah, Bergi would be good too. Spad, right? I should have. Alright, yeah, I should have Endurance. If they did if they used this first, it would be worse for me. Card on top. Damn. So we are getting rippled. Getting ripple once. Song. Song, please. Or use Ren again. And have a legend for the Mox Amber. That's not an artifact, damn, that's like all nothing worked out. Could you use Murta as a graveyard modern inverter? Yeah, people do that. So it's a deck that we play. What's the red card? Captain Ripple Vance. You don't know Captain Ripple Vance? You can call yourself a modern player. Okay, 2 lands. I want to get a song. Let's take more looks. Okay, no song, monomorphos though. I made it green, I didn't need to, didn't want to. Let's make red. So can discard for 2. Found even more lands. Okay. Eighty cards plus can make your own luck. What? Is that point saying I'm very fortunate this game, or? Bounce the monks. I think I'll just chill and try again next, and I'm gonna have the 4 horn still, right? Not sure if the Captain Banse is the best to Banse or something else, but it's very fine. Replay Banse. Maybe cast 3 spells. You want to cast Iteration first? See what you're gonna draw and then play once. Moxamber, okay. Damn. No, seriously, can't make your own luck? Is that like, what does that mean? Does that mean that my opponent feels I'm getting super fortunate? Also, I'm down, I don't have endurance anymore, I guess, so that's worth remembering, but shouldn't be a big problem. Maybe ghosting. Well, what makes you think so? Of course, with like Twitch chats, assumption everybody might be ghosting. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Yeah, we got song. I should have described it. Man, not really. It's considered from the game. Interesting already. How do you celebrate Halloween in Poland? For the most part, you don't. Largely, you just don't do that. I think Ephemerate looks very good against my opponent. They play like reds, blue, they play Grixis, but they play many reds. I don't think Ephemerate is really good in this deck. Just the incarnations without Ephemerate seem pretty good. How do you celebrate Thanksgiving in Poland? For the most part, you don't. I'll ask him. This is the most expensive original list you can master. You can play Ragavan and Force, make it much more expensive. It's probably less expensive than the 4-color without that, right? 4-color that I'm regularly playing. Do you celebrate anything in Poland? We do, yeah. What's this? Wait, my point say shh. How you consider Dryas Revival and Grape Shot? Why is that better though? I've not thought about those cards specifically now. 35 Paul Rannick, not because I'm playing for the 4 right now, so it can be would be an inappropriate poll. What should opponent have taken at the default seat? I think I would take Song, yeah. And you know, it's like people ask me, oh, what was the correct choice with the Fotsies? I don't know my opponent's hand specifically. That does change things a bunch, right? But most likely Song of Creation was a card that it was a card that I was sad about losing. Need to sacrifice a treasure to play the Fari because of my weird charm lens. Unless I would go Birgi, Mox, Solitude, Tefari the other one. Alright, Birgi, then this makes mana. This makes mana. Then we have 1, 2, 3. Play Strike it Rich. Oh, it's like kinda, I don't know, that's all that good. Will you dye your hair again in the near future? Probably not, no. It does actually dye, it's brown, like it's dyed my natural hair color right now. I don't know, I just try to play. I just try to play all of the cards. It's gonna be advantageous Can't get blue-white Postbergy, right? Well, you'd think so, but you would be mistaken. You know what would be kind of dope in this deck? 2 free copies of Wish to find your win comes faster. But Wish, you know, where would I take the 7 mana from, right? Can you call Bergy Burger, please? It's very funny to me. Sure. Burger. Burger. Good draw. Could you just not have flashbacked? I did flashback. So could I have not flashbacked? Yeah, but I did. Upon just playing EDH card, this card seems kinda not that bad in the deck, but also probably not that good. Ragavan seems better than Ephemerate in this deck. I think Ragavan seems trash, but I would cut Ephemerate too and I would go down to 60 cards, yeah. Ephemerate kinda seems weird champ. You can get Jace for 6, but that's okay, we also attack for 6 now. Have you already scheduled the next set review? I haven't, but it's always at the same time. It's like when the spoiler releases. Think you had enough mana for Teferi without the flashback? I didn't have white and blue. Or no way to getting white and blue. If I haven't done that. So that was the reason. Guess I can unnerve the captain Vancy Joy. And then do something. Like Boltefari. We're kinda strong. We do have Yorion draw too though. Any key opinions on this list? I think that I'm a hater of Wilderness Reclamation in Modern because what does this card do? Like, what does Wilderness Reclamation do? I just always wonder and I never know the answer. Make sure my Yorion resolves, I guess. Is everyone doing Mox Amber now? It's not that everyone is, just that my opponent happened to. Survival and a penalty small PP. Yeah, although my deck would also be pretty weakened than if Rule of Law. Commission allows to play Nexus of Fate, and that's supposed to be a reward or a punishment. So I'm actually not sure about that. Also, why is my opponent at 7 life? What happened, bro? I play Song. I play Omnath. Yeah, maybe I could have gotten the triple trigger and had lethal. Yeah, I had lethal. You got them to 4-6 with Fury, yeah, that's true. But yeah, we did miss lethal right now, which is a bit sad maybe. But it's also okay. Rock and roll McDonald's. Chats. Remember the Ikoria set review, right? Like I'm talking to people who don't remember actually, because those who remember, they know. But it is possible that this is the finally powerful Song of Creation shell. Not Tefari? No, I would not cut FMN for Blood Bubbles, I would just cut Ephemerate and go 60 cards. I think Bubble's gonna be hard to fit. But Yorion. Big fan of Wesley Willis, and I promises I wasn't stream sniping Jamarat. Damn. Are you playing as Durset? Isn't Kovac already well lethal? Yeah. I'm looking for something specific. Don't you have lethal already? Yeah, I'm looking for something specific, and that something specific is Joy. I was also looking for Teferi TBH. Because, I don't know, I would like to play Protected one. Now I can play Teferi, so I need to find a mana producer, which we did. Gonna play a second exchange this weekend? Yeah, I don't know. Why not? Maybe. Can try. But would need to try a 60. Alright, let's go. Believers won. Let's make a final prediction. Finding this deck good so far. I'm finding that premise deck pretty good, but not necessarily the exact list. Song of creation. 5 of the scam Twitter users. Yeah. King Striker is just really nice in this deck. Need to get this. Need to play this. Fuck, now it's hard. I think Monomorpho is kind of skippable, or you can just play 2. It's not that good. Rejoin the queue. The Endurance Maniac seems good, Direction seems good, Striker Direction seems good to me, Moxamber is a good card. I think this can cut the Mammoths entirely, probably TBH. And if we cut lands, we still don't have a fully small deck. It's a bit of a problem. Get 7 lands, 20 lands. Going to play the lands to justify 20 lands. Well, I was building 60, yeah, on the other screen. You get endurance in 60. I mean, I think endurance is kind of necessary. The first one, that's it. I guess maybe this is not a Solitude deck because it actually doesn't have many pitches for Solitude. Probably actually isn't a Solitude deck, just a Fury deck. Having Solitude, maybe Solitude is a sideboard card. You say Yorion part? Yeah, it's pointless. Maybe 65 cards is better this time. Maybe. No, you can't just lava spike me like this, no. Incoming Throne. Yeah, what will be the problem of Throne? You need 2 endurances. Why? And Solitude and endurance can shuffle itself. Just don't play anything. Actually, maybe I should have played Mountain and held up white mana. Because of not decking yourself. Yeah, but I still thought it single endurance should work too, right? Is the song part of this deck good? Yeah, actually. I'll do this to lose as little life as possible, but honestly, I'm not sure what's happening here. Ah, 420 plays it, fuck. 3 lands plus 4 spells equals burn keep, no question mark. It's amongst the weaker ones, maybe. But best pros behind this deck. I think Stragadrish is much better. It's the Accelerant. Treasure, because it has flashback, and flashback really good with Song of Creation, and also it's good during the combo turn. Well, the best pro, not really. I mean, you could play both, but I'm not sure if that's not too much manas. 4 mana? What the fuck is that? Or just free burn spells? Omnath is GG? Yeah, GG as in I lose. Had I played the mountain, I think I would have been able to win. Because if they sitting, I would have had it playing some tap. So no, because I ditched the FM. That's not true. What does Baron play instead of Lurus? Probably Core Firewalker or something like that. Well, hard to say. A 15th of any given card is basically Lurus. What are my interactions? What are the endurances? Endurance and the Manamorphosis and interaction. I'm not sure if the combo is valid. In match. I don't know if much comboing is going to happen this game, but yeah. I mean, I would have needed to know to ditch the Omnath though, which I wouldn't done. WTF, why don't you just beat Baron? How has Song been? It's been good, it's I comboed. Although, has it been good? Like, we did have to pass with Song a bunch. But we also, like, we did stuff like play Song, win on the next sim. Or win on the same time too. Late game. You know, Burn without Lurus is like Tron players who are actually clueless as to how to operate their cards. Because oftentimes you're gonna have a Tron player who was playing Tron for ages, right? And played a ton of the deck, but never actually got to experience the hard situations where they have to make a decision of their card that makes sense because people are gonna scoop or just gonna die anyways. So in the same way, you get like those people without the Lurus. It's not the same. It's not much of an analogy, but kind of similar. Wonder if there's some modifications you could make to make it work better with Song. Why this is? Chat, this is a song that it's not like it's not the folklore deck transcribed to being a song deck. It's like with just 4 cards change with witness changes for song, it's a song deck. Built from like that idea of the start. With Karen you can do whatever and win anyway. Yeah, for the most part, but not always. And like this is why when actually faced with a tough situation, you'll see Tron gamers struggle often. Sure. I want to keep prismatic ending for Vortex. Okay, wasted Fury. Nice card. Then play Vortex for 2 mana, which I probably would over the Swiss Spear. Although, punish me. Should this be deployed? Maybe because of the Eidolon. Moxamber.
Imagine having fucking 7 creatures every single time. Nice 0 mana ornament. Yeah, it is an ornament, just is there to look. Where my treasure? Nice. Oh my god, it's Lightning Helix! Scouting Guide could draw me land, like... First now I'm going to get Skullcracked on this Helix eventually, but... Where are my fucking lands? Why not just do nothing and main phase Helix? Because then I take 2 more damage. I mean... Isn't that rather simple? Also getting Skullcracked now. Yeah, we keep 2 strong casts in your hands. Sure, I will end up pitching the Solitude anyway. It's not like I won't cast it because it's not gonna matter that time. Chad, you're already proclaiming my loss here, but I think we can do rather fine. They got like 1 card, I got 7 life. Oh, resolved. Also could have lost to Skullcrack, but right now the odds of losing are pretty slim, although if they do Boros Charmy end of turn and cast 2 free mana burn spells, then Searing plays it, sure. Open deal with Drum Nuff. We'll see. You could play Vortex now too. Does Summoner of Life can work on both turns? It does, yes. I mean, they just... When a land enters the battlefield under control, you gain 4 life. If it's the first time that the BDS result is turn, that's it. Nothing else. Kill Ren? Was playing the long game. Should have targeted me, then they could have top deck under Boros Charm. Also -1 attack rate, I don't care. So I could board out songs and Mox Ambers, but like it's not like I have better cards in my sideboard, so I think I will keep them to the option style combo off. Maybe I actually want the Monomorphosis. Or the iterations. Say draft tag, it's not now. Combo off. Yeah. Combo off. Damn, what a hand. That's nothing. Alpine for self-mana fixing. Wood doesn't work if you actually read it. Damn, actually poke hand against Baron. You will get to 6 too. Display Endurance as a free form might not be awful. I think it is quite awful against Baron. It's like a free mana card, chat. Alpine for the draw land sounds terrible to me. To Alpine Moon Dad. You go down a card to prevent them from drawing a card. They still get the entire land part of the land. Is it a size 5 game? It is, yeah. They do have the Eidolon. We will have the Lightning Helix to answer it. We have the Painless Reflecting Pool. So we are at 18. HC. You're gonna not have the Vortex. Boros Charm, sure. Does Reflecting Pool work properly for Bannerland Grove? Yeah, as you have seen. Potentially. Don't Eidolon. Should I play Lightning Helix in the server of BTL Shift? Maybe. We can go to 10. Guess this for nothing. Draw closer to Strike at Rich. Okay, got Strike at Rich for the next turn. It's just good. Guess if they play an Eidolon, it's gonna be a problem. So I'll won't play an Eidolon. Blaster Storm at its best. Well, have Yorion still. Should we play Bring to Line the Cyber of BTR Shift? Why? I think you could try, might have better success main deck. No, I should have flustered the fluster. Can I do that actually? Yes, I can. There's no reason why I wouldn't. Yeah, that's right. I haven't thought about that. Going to 8, a little bit dangerous, but makes a land let me replay Yorion. Let's go to 8. If we die to double Boros Charm, then it had quite Boros Charm. Isn't Kvoret 2 pi? Good question. Hold pages for Jomnav? I'll probably draw lands. Like super unlucky not to draw lands. Want to have mana untapped. Yeah, if you're in a good grab the thing. You could like resolve this trigger and then draw the cards with Yorion. It's actually pretty good. Looks a good grow. That is very true. Alright, we won, chat. Any doubters? Got me ... GG's. Broke now, yeah, anyone else broke on points? After witnessing this wonderful this is actually not a deck. Ah. I can screenshot then. I'll just screenshot this then. Let's make the box smaller, but no, I can't make a box. I can't touch the box. That's it's not the deck that I played with. That's the like beginning of the 60 card version, but I cannot interact with this window because of how my chicken line works. Yes, you can. Yeah, show me. Tell me how to do it. Also, Twitch, did you know that Twitch Prime lets you subscribe to your favorite streamer every single month for no cost for yourself, and it's very powerful if you do that. But I got a trophy with the Yorion, and it kinda matter, and we can try playing 60. We got 10 more cards from this. Keep trying, but it says you can't use your prime. Damn. This hammer, I probably would like to have Force of Vigor. Out of a deck like this. Well, the Force of Vigor works kinda weirdly with Song. Like Rage. Strike-Dash is great in this deck, it's like the best card. The card that enables this deck to exist. I think Fury and Birgi have two enablers. Yorion was pretty good though. Was it? Kinda. Strike-Dash is actually Pokemon Historic Song also true. Yeah, what about Groot? What's Groot? 28 lands? No, I would cut 7 lands. But for now I have to stop the stream because I have to go get my car from the mechanic. So and then I have to like go to the post station too. So I have 2 very important quests that I can do later, which means I will stop the stream, and then when I will return from those simple quests, I will come back and I will play something else, maybe this too. I'm surprised the Expressive Ren Teferi Omna Fury Soul to the Yorion deck was able to win. They put it this way. Yeah. Fix your own car like a man. Unfortunately, I already got it fixed. Choose outcome, trophy, yeah. Let's make the prediction and let's rate somebody. Let's rate Nassif temporarily. I'll be back in hopefully less than 2 hours.